with our simple startup checklist. We'll start up this aircraft from cold and dark. First, however, we will share some important information you will use while flying. And don't miss the end, as a little-known fact about the aircraft will be shared. Welcome to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Download our checklists at monkairlines.com, link in the description. The Pilatus PC-12 NGX, launched in 2019, is a do-it-all aircraft. Need something fast, versatile, and reliable? This single-engine turboprop has you covered, whether it's business trips or adventure flights. How fast is it? Takeoff speed is 85 knots, cruise zips along at 290 knots, and landing is a smooth 78 knots. Fast and steady wins the skies. How far can it go? With 402 gallons of fuel, this beast flies over 1,800 nautical miles. That's a lot of ground or sky covered on one tank. The PC-12 NGX is a workhorse with style, fast, efficient, and built for anything. What more could you want? Now we're ready to start the aircraft. If you want to take it further, you can also download the full flight checklist for this aircraft at monkairlines.com. It covers all flight phases and includes a more detailed startup sequence to make sure you're fully prepared for every step. Engage the parking brake to ensure the aircraft remains stationary during startup. Turn the oxygen lever on to activate the crew oxygen supply in case it's needed during flight. Set the power lever to idle to prevent unnecessary thrust during engine start. Activate the standby bus to power essential backup systems for startup. Arm the emergency power supply, EPS, to ensure critical systems remain powered in the event of a failure. Turn on the batteries to provide initial electrical power for the aircraft systems. Switch on the beacon lights to signal that the aircraft is powered and starting up, warning others nearby. Set the fuel pumps to automatic mode to ensure fuel delivery to the engine during startup. Set the ignition to automatic to allow the system to manage the engine ignition process. Turn the engine master on to enable the fuel and ignition systems for startup. Press the engine starter to begin the engine start sequence. Wait for the engine to spool up and stabilize at normal operating conditions before proceeding. In the PC-12 NGX, the lower middle screen, Engine Indication System, or EIS, is designed to function independently of the avionics power. This allows the pilot to monitor engine parameters during the engine spool-up process, even if the avionics systems have not yet been activated. Turn on the generators to take over electrical power supply from the batteries once the engine is running. Activate the avionics to power communication, navigation, and monitoring systems. This step is performed after the engine is running to avoid electrical surges that could damage sensitive avionics equipment. Check engine parameters. NG, ITT, oil pressure, and temperature must be in the green range before continuing. Turn on the inertial separator to protect the engine from debris, ice, or foreign objects during operation. The startup sequence is now complete, but there are still several important steps left before takeoff. These are covered in our full flight checklists and are available for some aircrafts at monkairlines.com. Did you know the PC-12 NGX has a hidden feature pilots love? Its cargo door is huge, big enough to load everything from bikes to small ATVs. Whether it's gear or gadgets, this plane is ready for any adventure. Who said private planes can't be practical? Here at Monk Airlines, the mission is simple: to deliver short, concise, and highly informative tutorials. We make learning easy and packed with useful insights. If there's anything in the videos that wasn't clear, feel free to drop a comment so we can improve. We have got plenty more waiting for you. Whether it's mastering another aircraft or uncovering more aviation secrets, the sky's the limit. Thank you for your time. You are cleared for takeoff.